there, this is Nabila with MailMint, and today we'll discuss about abandoned carts. It's a feature that will let you create automated email campaigns for your customers who've abandoned their carts so that you can try and win them back. You can track the results of your recovery campaign and how much revenue you've made using this feature. And in this video, I'm going to show you how this feature works with MailMint. So let's have a look at it more closely. To use the abandoned cart recovery feature in MailMint, you need to have MailMint Free, Pro, and WooCommerce installed and activated on your WordPress dashboard. You can see that I've already done that. And now to enable the abandoned cart feature, you need to go to the MailMint abandoned cart module. So once you go here, you can see that there's an option that I have disabled cart tracking, and to enable this I have to follow these steps. All right, so now if I click on the enable cart tracking, it takes me here, which is the abandoned cart option in the settings tab. So now if I enable this here, you can see that there are some options that have appeared here. All right, so basically if you click on the tooltip, you can see that the wait period means that you can set a waiting time period before you send an abandoned cart email to a customer who left their cart without completing the purchase. Next, you have the exclude period option, which is measured by days. So basically, if you go to the tooltip, you'll see that this says choose a time period for when to stop the abandoned cart emails. So basically, if you set a specific day here, this will mean that you will not send any abandoned cart emails to your customers after a specific timeline. That could be 7 days, 10 days, whichever suits you. Next, we have the option of GDPR consent. So basically, if you use this, you're asking your users whether they want to receive the abandoned cart emails from you or not. All right. So this will ensure that your users are agreeing to the emails that you're going to send them. So it will avoid any conflicts in the future. So next, we have another option, which is if you want to add your users to a specific list or tag, you can do that with these two options. All right. So once you're done, what you have to do is click on Save Settings. So once you do that, your abandoned cart settings will be updated. Once you are done with saving all the settings in the abandoned cart, next you will be able to access the abandoned cart module. There you'll find 3 tabs. The first one is the Recoverable tab, the second one is the Recovered tab, and the third one is the Lost tab. So let's have a look at how they work. So first, the Recoverable cart is a section that shows how many carts have been abandoned and are recoverable. If someone has added something to their cart but didn't complete the purchase, they will be added to this list. However, the person who's leaving behind their cart must be logged into their account of your WooCommerce store, or they should at least provide their email address at the checkout page so that MailMint can track it as an abandoned cart. Next, we have the Recovered cart. This section shows how many cards have been recovered from the email campaigns you ran. So basically, it will show the list of the people you have successfully brought back. Finally, we have Lost carts. This section shows the number of carts that have been lost. This means that the recovery period is over and there's no way you can recover that cart from that customer. So to create automated email campaigns for abandoned cart recovery in MailMint, you need to go to the MailMint Automations tab. Then you have to select Start from Scratch. So once you do that, you can see there's an option called Select a Starting Point. So once you click on it, you have to click on WooCommerce tab. And then here you can see that there are 3 triggers for the abandoned cart recovery. The first one is the abandoned cart, the second one is the cart lost, and the third one is the cart recovered. So basically, the abandoned cart trigger is activated when a person leaves behind their cart without completing the purchase. And the next trigger, which is the cart loss trigger, this is triggered when a person leaves behind their cart and you've sent them multiple email campaigns and they haven't purchased from it, and after a certain time the cart is lost and there's no way you can recover it. And the third trigger is cart recovered. So basically, after you run the abandoned cart recovery campaign, if someone purchases from it, that cart will be considered as a recovered cart. and then you can send them follow-up email campaigns with some other product recommendations. And then we have another option. Now let's go to the abandoned cart module. So once you go there, if you go to the Recover tab, you can see if a person has gone through a specific step of the automation. Now for the first email, if I go to the View Automation, I'll be able to see exactly in which step he purchased from the abandoned cart recovery email. In the same way, you can check all the other email addresses and all the other contacts and see exactly in which step of the automation they're in. And finally, if you go back and if you click on the analytics option, you'll be able to see the overall view of the analytics of your abandoned cart recovery campaigns. So basically, you'll be able to see how many customers were in the abandoned cart recovery campaigns, how many carts you recovered, how many carts were lost, your potential revenue, and also your recovered revenue. And you can see everything here at a glance in a chart. So in this video, we've discussed about the overview of the abandoned cart feature in Mailment. In the next video, I'm going to show you how you can create the automated workflows for abandoned cart very easy. So take care until then.